Hey YouTube, Jeremy here, and just want to do a quick little update video. A lot has passed since I've done any filming last, and quite a bit of progress has been made. There's some updates, and I just kind of wanted to show you this video to let you know what we're working on, what upcoming projects we have, and what we've actually finished. So it's just going to be real quick, bring you up to speed for my lack of diligence filming. I apologize for that. I don't know, sometimes when I get something in my head, there's nothing that can really get in the way of it. Some of these projects I've had have been things that have been just go, and I haven't wanted to stop the film, and it's too bad because I feel bad about it, and I would have liked to have footage of a lot of the stuff I've done in the last several months, but we don't. So anyways, I'll bring you up to speed, and then on some of these upcoming projects I'm going to do a little bit more detailed videos on them, kind of like how-to stuff. But anyways, real quickly here. Okay, so very quickly, some of the improvements we've done to this Secan shop. Number one is we brought in power. I run 110 volt and 220 out. We have a deep freeze out here now, which is awesome. When you've got a lot of kids, it's nice to be able to keep this thing's like loaded already. And in your RV, obviously the fridge and the freezer is very small, so this makes a big difference. Got a new workbench in here. I've got a welder in here now, a nice MIG with gas, not just flux core. Decent drill press, and a huge thing for me that I absolutely love is a nice decent sized 60-gallon air compressor. And then also I've had previously tons of air tools, and what a difference when you're making repairs. I've had to do some fairly serious repairs on some equipment here, and when you've actually got the right tools, it is so nice compared to just making do with whatever's in the back of your toolbox. I mean, it seems you can always get something fixed, but the efficiency and also the safety, a lot of times you'll fix something without the right tools. Like, oh man, you really have to be careful, because if it goes wrong, you can envision in your mind how bad it's going to be. So it's nice to be able to do things properly with the right tools, safer and much quicker too. And then one other thing I did out here, I put in a yard light, an LED yard light from Costco, and that's kind of nice because it's just so dark out here and I can't see anything if it's not daylight out, so I kind of like that. Another little improvement, nothing too exciting, but I finally invested in some decent tires, mud tires. I got stuck chasing a deer, stalking down a deer out in the field, and my tires would need to be replaced anyways. I was just going to get the more practical highway tires, but I thought, you know what, I live out here now, kind of fend for ourselves. Winter hasn't even hit yet, and I don't have a driveway, so I might be wrestling mud all winter long, who knows. Glad to have those. One upcoming project we have is I'm going to be putting this wood stove into the Secan. Ended up getting this for like 175 bucks off Craigslist or Kijiji, I forget. And this stovepipe was an insulated one previously, but I ripped all that off because I don't care. It's just going through metal, so I don't need it to be insulated. So that will be an upcoming project. Hopefully I'd like to get that done this week. It is mid-end of October and we haven't had snow yet, so that's pretty weird. But I've done a little storage area here for wood, just some industrial racking I had. I thought I may as well set that up, clear things, all my scraps from different projects that are going to be used for fuel for my wood burning stove. I'm going to stack right in there. And then another thing that we got here, quite exciting to me, is this little case, 450D. It's a track loader with the backhoe attachment. And this has a 4-in-1 clamshell bucket, so it can be regular loader bucket. It opens up and it's a grapple. You can actually move bales with this thing, and then you can open it up, use it as a blade like a dozer, and then also flip it upside down and use it as a scraper, and you know, for doing driveways and stuff like that. Decent little tractor. It's about 20,000 pounds. I think it's 70 horse or something. It's old. It's between 68 to 70, but it's a good little unit. I'm quite happy with this thing. I do have a hydraulic hose that went on it, so I need to get that fixed. And then this is the loader attachment. And so that has done really well. And we're having some major issues with our permitting stuff. Now we have to give a new home warranty for our house that we're doing, which which is stupid because if something goes wrong and I make a claim, I'm claiming against myself, but I have to pay for this service. I don't know, it's government BS that I don't care for, but apparently you have to do it. So we're still waiting for a final building permit, but in the interim, we've started to dig a hole for the basement. And this is just with my loader there. We have a little bit more, it's going to kind of come in right there, so I've got a little bit more excavating to do. And this is all within 6 inches of level. Obviously we're doing a walkout basement, so that's why the land kind of slopes, and then we're going to end up having to build this area up about 2 feet as well. So anyways, we've got to start on that. And I'll take you out and show you what else we've done as far as our animals are concerned. Now, I've said it to tons of people, we've got incredible neighbors, and another testament to that is that our neighbors right to the north there, they had a whole bunch of hatched chickens that end up being roosters, and they've got way more than they can process. So they gave us like 11 roosters strictly to butcher, and so we've got them right here. I think we'll be butchering them this week. But you just think about that for a fact, that they give you 11 whole chickens that you can feed your family with. That's pretty awesome. All of our other chickens are doing really well. They should start laying eggs anytime soon. We're waiting for that. But another project we have is I'm putting another yard light, just like the one on the sea can, out here. So we have a little light here. Just it's soon it'll be 5 o'clock and dark, and we'll be, bring the chickens their feed and their water and stuff. May as well have some light on. And then also I'm going to be putting a light bulb in the chicken coop, and apparently that will help out with egg production. If we give them a little more daylight, it'll probably come on at about 5 in the morning. And otherwise up north here, I mean, we don't get, in the wintertime, it doesn't get light out till like 8:30 in the morning. And by 5 o'clock it's dark in the short days. But so that's going to be a project I'll be doing. Probably do a more in-depth on that, because I'm going to do it all solar. So there's going to be a solar panel mounted on the south side, and I'll have to make a bracket to permanently fix it. I'm going to put the batteries inside the chickens area so that they stay warm, because they obviously provide a lot of heat in that room. And then I will put all the controls for it and stuff up in the rafters. And then I'd like to have enough solar power. We get a lot of sunlight here, so that's not the issue. It's just making sure I have enough batteries, capacity to store the energy that I can produce from the sun. So that'll be a project going on. I'm not sure if it'll be this week or next week, but I'd like to get it done soon so that we can get some light inside and outside and have it entirely without power. I just know that to run a power line underground, just the cable itself is going to be like $400 at least, let alone the time. And the excavator I have is going to dig like an 18-inch hole just to bury a cable in, so that's kind of a waste. And I'm just not interested in that right now. I think I can do a lot cheaper. I'm thinking about $300 for the solar setup, and in about an afternoon or maybe a whole day, rather than several days of trenching and tearing up the land. I think this is the best way to go. So that's another project on the works. And then our animals. We have 2 pigs. I don't know if these were featured in any other videos. I do believe the goats were, but here's a running tally. We've got 3 goats, 2 pigs. I hate the pigs. Shh, be quiet. They're rude. 3 sheep and 2 horses now. Actually 1 pony. The smaller one is a 10-year-old pony. I'm not sure what kind. And then that bigger one is a papered quarter horse that was born in May of this year. Trip, really nice mild-mannered horse. We're gonna geld him yet, I think. And but I've also built basically a twin shelter there. So I've got 2 shelters now. And then we'd separated the goats and the pigs are kind of rough and rammy animals, where sheep and horses, their temperaments are more similar. They're kind of more calm. They're not rude and obnoxious. Pigs are just, I'm not a fan of pigs. I mean, I love eating pork, but these guys are just a bunch of jerks. And the goats are a little better, but they're still rammy, especially with the sheep. They will take charge, and the sheep don't eat until the goats are done. So we thought it'd be good to separate them from the horses. So anyways, that's kind of some of the updates we've also done. With it getting cold here now, I mean, every night's getting down to 0 plus and cooler, so we're skirted in the RV, and we've got that done. They say if you skirt the underside of your RV, it'll keep it much warmer inside. So I've got it all skirted. I did a 2x4 frame and then plywood on the outside. Now I just got to put insulation in today, and then vapor barrier and stuff, and try and seal it up. And we moved our RV so it's over top of our well. The idea with that is that it should keep it from freezing up. We may end up putting like a little light bulb under there just for a little bit of heat, but they say often you don't even need to. You know, the goal is just to keep that just above freezing. I don't care how warm it is under there, but I've got a thermometer in there and a thermometer outside, and it's doing a good job already. It's even at night, it'll be about 4 degrees warmer under the trailer, and it hasn't gotten to 0 yet, and we've been like -2. So it's good. I think it's working, and I think if we put a little heat bulb in there or some type of a heater, it'll really help out this situation as well. And I also have where the one set of wheels are, I haven't skirted around them yet because it's the one side has a slide out on it, and it was really easy to just to frame under there. This other side I'm gonna have to wrap foil or some bubble wrap or something, and that's not done, so that's wide open even, and it's still about 4 degrees warmer when it's not even sealed in yet. So once I do that, I got some expanding foam. I'm going to seal all the cracks and get everything wrapped up. It should be significantly warmer under there, which will save on propane heating costs, and then also protect our water from freezing up. So I think that's about all I have for this video. Like I said, this is just a quick little update video to bring you up to speed. I'm going to try doing a lot more filming, even stuff that may be boring. I don't know. Sometimes you could film like a week's worth of footage and piece it all together into one little clip that's half interesting to watch. So I think that's going to be the game plan. Even if it's just setting a camera up while I'm excavating and, you know, put a minute-long clip and fast forward. That might be cool. My big thing with YouTube is that, you know, you want to watch a gear review, somebody's got a knife and it's like a 37-minute video. I'm like, dude, just show me the knife. You know, what is it? What does it do? What do you like? Let's make it quick. So that's my goal with this channel, is I'm trying to cover stuff. If it's a tutorial type thing, it's going to take a little longer. If I'm showing you a product, I'm trying to do it really quickly. Just so it's like, hey, this is it, boom, boom, boom. Is it good? Yes, I like it. These are why. You know, if you'd like more information, leave comments. I'll go into long comment discussions, you know, give you more information that's in that respect. But I'm going to try to do the format of my videos very quick so that I'm not wasting your time. It's like, hey, it's 5 minutes, let's go, you know. So anyways, that's where we're at, and that's all I can say. Thanks for watching. Cheers.